This game definitely felt like playoff basketball. Yo, it's Daggies. Huh. Oh, that's just my watch later. Okay, back with another video. I just watched the Lakers game last night, and oh my gosh. I mean, I looked at Luka's stats. Luka's stats didn't look terrible. Like, they don't look terrible, but watching him was terrible. Let's see what Luka had. Luka had 34 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, but in the beginning, like the first quarter, I swear all 3 of these assists were probably in the first quarter, because he was going crazy in the first quarter. I thought he was all sorts of nice, but he just slowed down. LeBron would have had a triple-double if he didn't get hurt. Okay, but yeah, let's get into the video. I don't know, Luka, Jaylen Brown, like, he can't get past Jaylen Brown. But let's get into it. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I really need to get my PC so I can start posting little gaming videos too, cause I don't know, I don't know, I want to do everything I'm interested in. Like, well, I'm gonna hoop tonight, but I don't got a cameraman, so I can't really record myself hooping. I'm by no means saying I'm a good hooper. I am pretty below average. Well, okay, I'll say skill wise I'm below average, but athletically, I'm above average, but I'm a little below average in basketball skill, but I'm above average athletically, so it balances out.
Over a month before the NBA playoffs began, the Lakers matched up with the Celtics for a potential NBA Finals preview in June. The theme of the game, respectful hatred.
That's what I'm saying. I think there is a respectful hatred that you can have for your opponent.
One thing I will say, the score was what, 101, 111? With AD, are we really getting that? Or are we getting like 95, 120? Let's talk about it. Let's not, but let's talk about it. Let's think about it.
The game was completely bipolar, featuring a third quarter from hell for one team and a fourth quarter of peak basketball. This is a full break.
Fourth quarter of peak? Maybe I'm thinking of the third quarter that was terrible.
Down of this incredible game and the fascinating tactics that led to that.
Or maybe it's because I'm a LeBron fan and I just wasn't enjoying seeing them lose. I really wanted them, because I ain't gonna lie, if they don't lose to the Celtics, does their win streak really end?
Fourth quarter climax.
I don't know. We're gonna see if they lose. We're gonna see if they even lose another game. I mean, what, this is since this is Luka's 11th game. They've won 8 straight. I predicted that they would lose less than like 5 or 6 games. So if I count those ones that they lost before, that's 9, 10, 11. Then this would be 4. So I can excuse 2 more losses for the rest of the season. I don't care who they play.
LeBron was excited for this game. But the Lakers were missing Jackson Hayes, who was out for this one with a right.
Where was Rui? Oh, that's what I was thinking about, because what's his name? Dark-skinned dude was in so much. I was like, why isn't he in? Where's Rui?
Knee contusion, so
Jared Vanderbilt gets his first start of the season at the center.
There we go, because I'm like, Vanderbilt, don't get me wrong. Dude was definitely earning his keep. Him and is it Finney that I'm thinking of? They were earning their stuff. I don't know. I think Connect could have got more minutes too.
Center position going small.
For Boston, KP was also out.
Does he ever play?
But Jrue was back in the lineup. Boston started the game completely disrespecting the Lakers shooters, and LeBron punishing them with the skip pass.
Knocks down the 3 we talked about.
That one's Finney, right? I'm pretty sure that's Finney. Their roster was just so small. Was he probably like 6'9"? Actually, is he even 6'9"? I'm pretty sure LeBron's the tallest. I'm pretty sure he's like 6'7". I know nobody's gonna do an edit. Let me stop trolling.
Finney Smith's acquisition back in December, a big pickup for the Lakers.
The clear starting strategy for Boston was to double off of Dorian Finney-Smith on Luka self-initiated drives.
See, like in the first quarter, Luka was doing that.
The off the dribble that Jason Tatum just shot over Luka, that's okay.
Another wide open shot.
It was only when Jaylen Brown didn't go over the screen to double that Luka actually...
I think the thing that really hurt it is, well, Tatum going crazy. Honestly, Tatum went so low-key crazy. I focus too much on Lakers players, but Tatum low-key, high-key went crazy. He was just getting buckets.
We got some daylight.
Doncic from way down south. He has a stare at somebody on the sideline, which he likes to do.
But it was just like once they lost the lead, their momentum was gone forever. But I'm finna stop talking for a little bit.
On the other side, after getting the small on big switch, LA was doing a great job of generating advantages with the drive and kick and manipulating the recovering defense with quick passes.
Key guys missed significant games. James, nice feet inside, and Vanderbilt, great ball movement.
These quick passes, especially from LeBron, were doing a good job of keeping Boston off balance.
Finney Smith aggressive for his shot, this time off the bounce. And a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla.
Defensively, the Lakers started off switching and swarming Jaylen Brown's off-ball actions.
Finney Smith comes up with it, gets it to Reeves,
which was paying off to start. But lapses were evident early, with Vanderbilt's lack of preparation on the baseline out of bounds ending in Boston's first score.
Jaylen Brown, his first jumper is good.
While the Celtics were targeting Luka on one end, the Lakers were targeting Horford on the other, and Reeves had no problem committing elder abuse in 4K.
Reeves knocks that one down. Red hot. The Lakers starting off 4 of 7 from 3.
But credit to where credit is due. Al was doing a tremendous job of
Honestly, the Lakers won this game, right? I mean, the Lakers lost this game, but it still doesn't make me think that they're not the best in the West.
Testing well on most of these ISOs in space. Instead of conceding to disadvantageous cross matches in early offense, LA's plan was to peel switch out of those.
And I'm talking like, I looked at the stats. Luka was, what, 11 for 22? He didn't do bad, but it just looked bad. Like, he only had 5 turnovers. I swear it looked like he had like 20. I don't know.
Horford down low against Vanderbilt using his left hand well off.
Mazzulla wanted the Lakers to shoot tough contested mid-range jumpers, so he had no problem maintaining single coverage on the ball, even on LeBron mismatches, with some backside help, of course.
Trying to stop James, blocked by White. James gets it back, second effort's good.
If that's going to be a consistent matchup, as good as Derek White is defensively, that's a size differential that could be problematic.
Similarly, when it came to post-ups, the Celtics' 2 wings were hunting Reeves.
I would agree, Torres. Tatum, quick spin and finish.
I wonder if this is Tatum and Brown are they're sort of similar to Luka and LeBron in a way that they're both like forward-sized guards. Both duos are forward-sized guards, but I feel like Tatum and Brown, maybe it's because neither of them really orchestrates the offense, but they're getting buckets. Like LeBron and Luka, they're always trying to think about so much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping.
And because the Celtics rank first in three-point frequency, JJ was okay giving...
But honestly, maybe never mind, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
These twos up early rather than wide open catch and shoot threes. Unfortunately, because the Lakers were so small, offensive rebounds off of misses ended with exactly the shots you do not want to give up to Boston.
Horford keeps it alive to White. Finds Tatum, plenty of room. That one goes down.
Overzealous help on chaotic Celtics possessions by Gabe Vincent led to even worse disaster.
I swear there was so many of these moments.
Feet inside, Horford couldn't locate it. Brown gets a good wide open look. Jaylen Brown.
Same with
it's
overzealous help from Luka.
Corner 3. That's good. That's the third.
What were you gonna
Third 3-pointer ball change to hit 3 early on.
You can't play defense.
There was a level of disgust from
So stop trying to help. You weren't gonna help.
JJ's face.
JJ was pissed.
You might have just fouled, if anything.
With no timeout called, the same mistake continued on the court.
Can you guard in space all night?
He made that too. That thing was, he was behind the backboard when he made this.
It's in the corner. Derek White with that quick release. How about these two teams right now? They're 8 for 13 from three-point range.
But after this Luka turnover, JJ had seen enough. Timeout.
Brown now bounce pass and the finish from Horford. Timeout Lakers.
With the officials letting them play, the Celtics row continued.
Hangs in, hangs on to that pivot foot, stolen by Horford. Here comes Brown. Jaylen Brown goes up, lays it up and in.
And with the momentum now in their favor, Tatum started doing Tatum things.
Back up top. Tatum's long three-pointer. That's good.
33-33, tie game after the first. You would think that the Lakers would enter the second doing a better job of tracking shooters. But nope, LeBron's court mapping was on full display. But Boston's defense continued chopping wood and carrying water. Every screen triggered an auto switch, suffocating LA's driving lanes and forcing them into late clock scenarios.
Shot clock winding down. Hauser, good defense. And Reeves just gets it off in time, and a 24-second violation.
JJ's frustration was written all over his face.
I think he's wondering what his team is doing. I'm not a lip reader, but there was something along those lines, Michael.
With Drew going under the screen, Reeves lit him up.
Injury perhaps affecting his shot. That one looked perfect. Reeves knocks that one down.
But whether he scored or didn't, Drew continued applying the same level of exhausting ball pressure.
Guard.
Mismatched on Tatum, Goodwin had to fend for himself.
Leans in. Foul line jump, a high arcing shot. Beauty from Tatum. He's got 15.
And on the other end, LA was playing through the chaos, turning broken plays into buckets.
Well, on his back. James count.
Honestly, I wouldn't say they're going to win the title, but they definitely showed a lot of promise. Rui didn't play. They said Hayes didn't, but I feel like Rui would he have mattered more than Hayes? But then okay, I feel like if they had Rui and Hayes and whatchamacallit, Porzingis, and Celtics had Porzingis. Oh no, I don't know if they would have been. I don't know. This dude right here, this center, he was getting buckets too. He caught a lob over LeBron too. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, damn.
Reeves out.
I mean, it wasn't really over LeBron, but LeBron was in like the general area.
His back grabs the offensive board.
Was his name Hayden Horton? Something like that.
Setting up a three-point play.
When Luka checked back into the game, there was something wrong with him physically.
Luka back on the floor, and his gait looks a little bit off. He's standing in the corner with his hands on the bottom of his shorts. Let's see how he starts to move here again.
But Boston had zero sympathy as they continued dictating terms at the rim.
Tatum to spin against James. Flips it up. Shot won't go, but a foul. It's going to be 2 fouls on LeBron James.
Vandy was doing a masterful job of battling for boards amongst the trees, and his efforts were being rewarded.
This corner three. That one's good.
See, that's what I'm
With the
saying.
ball humming.
They lost, but I'll definitely say they played hard. They just didn't have what they needed.
LA's offense was managing to keep up the pace with Boston's.
Benny Smith to James. Foul by Holiday.
After
That was LeBron right there to catch that pass. He would have just hit him with a nice little lay.
cooking Harden with his own special recipe.
Harden's been really good at that his entire career.
Didn't he do that to Brown? I swear he does that to Brown. He'll probably show it.
Of his own medicine.
Luka went right back to the kitchen and served up the same dish to Jaylen Brown.
Got to get it off. Leans in, draws the foul.
But as they say, karma is a...
Not just took a shot. The record for most threes off the bench in a single season. Brown with the steal. Brown goes up and down it goes.
This was an all-out war, a possession-by-possession survival battle where 1 second, White was the victim.
He drives to the rim. Lost the ball, picked up by Vanderbilt.
And the next, he was
This game definitely felt like playoff basketball.
the Avenger.
Doncic knocked away and stolen by Derek White.
Horford wasn't left behind, reminding LeBron that experience cuts both ways.
LeBron James and banks it in.
Bron agreed and said, "You and your entire clan can eat this."
James Elbow jumper's good. James backing in. Falling away. It's good.
I don't know why White was ever wrong.
Boston threes created a cushion of separation for the Celtics to end the half.
Derek White drives on Reeves, gets inside, kicks it out. Pritchard, wide open three. Got it.
And when Tatum saw Luka in front of him, he knew exactly what time it was.
Tatum. Three-pointer's good. Jason Tatum.
See, the second is where I started to get scared. The third, they pulled away something so crazy.
20 points in the first half.
To put his stamp on the half, he punched in a signature finish.
Pritchard wants it. Tatum, no drives. Finish from Jason Tatum.
Sending the Celtics into the locker room up 4. Luka changed his shoes during the half. Unfortunately, however, the third quarter was a disaster for LA, with JT obliterating Luka at the point of attack.
Starting for the Lakers as Tatum gets it.
Hold on, I'm hooping tonight. Hold on, can I see that?
Luka at the point of attack.
Woo!
LA, with JT obliterating Luka at the point of attack.
Damn, look how Reeves
Disaster
bit.
for LA,
Look how
with
Reeves
JT
bit. That's my type of move.
Luka at the point of attack.
Starting for the Lakers as Tatum gets inside.
Damn.
Luka at the point of attack.
Starting
You
for
got a
the
shooter
Lakers
right
as
there. That
Tatum
dude's
gets
from
inside.
upstairs.
Excellent man from Tatum.
A lot of time working on his finishing. Well, back-to-back years.
Notice how Drew occupied Dorian to minimize his ability to deter Tatum at the rim. Brown's digs kept disrupting what the Lakers were trying to run.
Doncic. Brown knocks it away and comes up with it. Here comes Jaylen Brown.
And it was obvious that JJ had definitely instructed the Lakers to run shooters off the three-point line, as evidenced by the increased aggression on the shot contests.
White fakes. Continues and backs it home. Derek White with it.
As an 18-year-old apprentice making cold calls on my lunch break for my marketing agency and coaching business,
His second field goal.
Giving up 2s instead of 3s, aka the original game plan. Tatum continued hunting Luka, and the best he could do was foul. And remember that Lakers peel switch in the first? Well, now Horford had adjusted since he knew what the coverage was going to be.
Either team, early third quarter. Horford down low, lays it up and in. He had the mismatch and took advantage. Timeout Lakers.
And when they didn't send the switch, Reeves was food for the veteran. The Celtics defense was absolutely suffocating on Luka, and Horford was doing a great job of not conceding any advantages at the point of attack. That is a 38-year-old managing to stay attached to one of the best shot creators in NBA history. The Celtics roster is unfair. Their defensive pressure was elite, with Boston managing to pick LA's best ball handlers' pockets.
Honestly, they were equally as good at defense as they were at offense. This game, they might have been better at defense, honestly.
Goes inside, lays it up and in.
Out front, you see the anticipation by Jason Tatum, pressure initially, and then Derek White. I mean, just so intelligent.
Even when they didn't get the steal, they were trying to destroy the Lakers' will to live. That's the thing that makes Boston runs different. For them, it's not enough to just beat you.
Tatum on the drive to Horford. Extra pass, Brown. Corner three. Puts it in.
During these stretches, they want to crush your very essence. They want to crush your soul.
Doncic sees an opening. Stops. Blocked from behind by Tatum. Knocked out of bounds. They say it's Laker ball.
LA was 0 of 10 halfway through the third quarter.
Finney Smith can't get it to fall. James tips it back out to
Terrible
Reeves.
quarter, man. Terrible
Gabe
quarter.
Vincent,
I'm
his
not following.
three-pointer. Continue to miss.
This Luka
I'm not
step
even
through was
following
their first
until
basket in the
the fourth
period.
quarter.
An absolutely absurd stretch of defense by the Celtics.
Down the other end. Good one. Knocked away by Pritchard. Couldn't quite save it from going out of bounds.
Well, this looks like a clean layup. Great job to get his hand on that.
JJ was incensed, trying to get something going on offense. The Lakers decided to clear out for a Luka ISO on White. Goodwin added energy to try to reverse his team's negative momentum, and with just under 2 minutes left in the period, LeBron scored the only other third quarter Laker points by someone other than Luka Doncic up until that point. As the Celtics finished the third up 20, if you had turned off the TV at this point, you would have missed out on seeing something special. Knowing they had a mountain to climb, the Lakers came out swinging to start the fourth.
Played well in the first half. Dominated.
Honestly, one thing I will say about the fourth, I definitely feel like if LeBron was on the floor, they could have closed it out and brought it to either OT or winning the game.
There in that third. Vanderbilt draws the foul. Backs it home.
Because what, they got it to as low as like 7, I think?
After driving and dumping it, Reeves was doing a great job of relocating for the three.
The Reeves, sidestep, three-pointer. That's good.
Big time shot. Great defensive effort by Jason Tatum. Just great concentration from Reeves.
Elbows were flying in Boston, Massachusetts.
James took a shot in the face as Tatum blew by him.
And in retaliation, LeBron took the Celtics defense to the low block classroom, teaching a masterclass in size and strength.
James finds room, gets in the paint. Shot is good. He's trying to chip away. James now 18 points.
Momentum was shifting as the Lakers had trimmed the lead to 15. Boston did have an answer.
Pritchard throws it up. Oh, Cornette on a beautiful alley-oop pass from Peyton Pritchard.
But they kept getting in their own way.
Offensive foul on Tatum. That's his third. Brown stolen by Reeves.
The Celtics' miscues were gifts, and with the Lakers' laser lineup on the floor, they weren't hesitating to unwrap them. Luka lit the fuse. Reeves kept it rolling. Then LeBron turned up the heat.
Goes right at Brown. Head fake. Another head fake. Spin. Left hand. Banks it in.
Connected. And before you knew it, the lead had evaporated to 6.
Not just the other way. Connect.
If they just had an okay third quarter, they could have still not even came close in the third quarter. But if they had an okay, let's look at the quarter. Lakers. Let's look at 13 to 29. If they could have had a 19, they would have went into the fourth quarter and won the game without LeBron.
And connects.
And after
Even if LeBron got hurt, they still would have been good.
what happened against the Cavs, Missoula was in full "oh no, not again" mode. It was at this point that we learned that it was Luka's back that was bothering him during that Celtics third quarter run. Luka might have been limping, but his game wasn't at this point.
Spins, turns, and scores. He's got 25. Not to draw off the bounce. Pulls up. Shot is no good, but a foul. 10. Doncic fires away the three. Banks it in. Luka Doncic.
There is nothing that Jaylen Brown could have done any better. Look at the arc on the shot.
That was tough. You call that? You didn't call that. You got it right there. You call that?
Battered, bruised, but unfazed, Wonderboy was grinning ear to
Were they really hurt? I mean, I heard the commentators talking about it, but I just took it as excuses, honestly.
ear after slashing the lead to 4. The comeback was real.
They brought it down to 4?
The momentum was theirs until it wasn't. Luka gave Brown just an inch too much space, and
I don't know. I guess after the half, in my mind, they were just losing so bad. I don't know.
that was all he needed.
Big bucket right there.
And he decides, okay, Luka's giving me a cushion. There's almost a prideful nature to that shot.
JJ wasn't waiting around. Time out. And then came the gut punch. LeBron was done for the night. The Lakers don't have the luxury of missing their stars. And right now, that's a hit they just can't afford. Momentum gone. The Celtics smelled blood in the water. And they finished the job, ending the Lakers' 8-game cruise and handing them a 10-point L.
That's not that bad for the defending champions, who are also, I don't know, I'd put them as the favorite in the East. I still got Celtics favorite in the East. I don't care about the Cavs, honestly. I got the Celtics favorite. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the NBA season. Hopefully I get my PC. Okay. But hopefully I get my PC soon. And I can do other types of videos. But yeah. I'm gonna catch up with y'all.